All right, I'm going to answer these questions about Steffi. These are the questions we're going to read for the first time. First question is, what was your first impression of Steffi? First impression of Steffi. When I met her for the first time, we got to hang out in Santa Monica with some other friends, and I remember when I first saw her, when she walked in, how she said hey, and I remember thinking she was an attractive girl. And I remember that evening hanging out with her in Santa Monica, she laughed a lot. She had a great personality that I noticed right off the bat. But I just remember her laughing so much at everything we said. I know we weren't that funny, but she laughed at everything. So that was my first impression of Steffi. She laughed a lot. She was a good-looking girl, and it was a lot of fun to be around. Second question. What did you do on your first date? First date. Well, technically the first date would have been when I went out to see her last May. And we were going to drive up north to see some of her family. And we got in, I hadn't eaten, and the first thing, so for our first date, we were in kind of a hurry, or especially Steffi was. She was ready to get up north. So we stopped at Five Guys and got a hamburger and started to sit down. I thought we were going to sit down and eat it and go, but no, Steffi wanted to eat it on the road. So our first date was eating Five Guys on the road up north to see her family. So that was our first date. And then, let's see, question number 3. Where was your first kiss? Well, that's easy. It was July. Exact date, I'm not sure. She came in for about a week, and we went to a Braves game, spent the day in Atlanta, and the last thing we did was go to a Braves game. And we came home, and I was going to drop her off at Mom's, and out in front of Mom's before I let her go inside, I gave her the first kiss. So that was pretty awesome. Question number 4, what is your most embarrassing moment together? Most embarrassing moment together. I am not sure about that. I'll have to get back to that one. Number 5. What is your anniversary for being girlfriend and boyfriend? Oh boy, it would be May 8th. For some reason I always say May 9th, but it was May 8th. We started talking in April. We were sitting at Panera Bread before I flew back on that first trip, and I said, I asked her I don't know how I asked her, but I just told her, anyway, I don't know if that's the question you're asking, but I asked if we were official or something like that, if we could start dating, if she would start dating me or something like that. But it was May 8th. And do you have a song? Well, it'd have to be a Rascal Flatts song, because I remember that we had listened to a lot of Rascal Flatts on the way up north a good bit when I would go out there. I was going to say maybe God Bless the Broken Road or Take Me There. Something like that maybe. There's one song that it always reminds me of Steffi. It was a Michael Bublé song of, I can't remember the song, but the lyrics go something like, I can hear a heartbeat from 4,000 miles. And so that's kind of my song that I like about Steffi. But I think I would say if we had a song, it would be a Rascal Flatts song, God Bless the Broken Road or Take Me There. Let's see, number 7. What CD does Steffi own that she would hate if you mentioned in public? I'm not sure about that one. I know she loves country. I'm not sure. about that one. If anybody knew that, well, I'm not going to say what I have. Number 8. What would you say is your favorite thing about her, about Steffi? There's so many things, but my favorite thing about Steffi is she's so much fun to be around, and I love being around her and spending time with her. I'd rather spend more time with her than anybody else that I know. She's my best friend, so just that would be my favorite thing about her is, you know, her. I guess that would be her personality, just being who she is. What do you think is her favorite thing about you? She tells me that she does tell me a lot of things she likes about me, but I don't know what would be her favorite thing about me. I don't know if I want to say, but she definitely does tell me she likes a lot of things about me. So sorry I'm not answering all these questions right, but let's see. Number 10. When did you know Steffi was the one? We started dating May, June, July. She came in July for a week, and I think it was this like the second time I went out, the second trip after July, that I know that's kind of quick, but July, I really thought it was July that I just said, this is the girl I could spend the rest of my life with. So I think that was July of last year. But I remember going out the second time we went out, maybe it was September, where I just knew 100%. We went out and spent the weekend together up north again, and I just knew from there. But I would say July, between July to September, it just clicked. I knew that she was the one, and I was hoping she was thinking the same thing. And then she sent me this coffee mug that says "Happy 6 months, Jordan," and she said, "Love, Steffi." Oh, and it says "I love you." So can't read it. There you go. And when she said that, I thought, well, maybe she loves me then. Let's see, where am I at? Number 11. What is the nicest thing she has ever done for you, and you for her? Well, the nicest thing, one of the nicest things she did for me is, well, definitely my 30th birthday, when she surprised me. When I walked in my office and she was sitting in my chair, she shocked me, and my heart about stopped me. And so that surprise, and then the whole party she threw for my 30th birthday, that was the nicest thing she's ever done. She actually, on my 4 months, she made me this book, and it's a photo album of all the pictures up to 4 months. And before the 30th birthday, that was definitely, I thought, was the sweetest, nicest thing she's done for me. For me to her, well, I've tried some things that have really failed, but maybe sending her flowers or something like that as some of the nicest things she might consider I've done for her. Surprising her for her engagement, even though it didn't go as like I planned. I think she might think that might be the nicest thing I've done for her, but so I'm not really sure on that. Number 12. What are the wedding colors? Navy blue and white. Obviously white, but navy blue I know is the main colors. So I hope that's right. Bonus. How many days until the wedding? No looking at a calendar. That would be 81 days from today. So can't wait. Can't wait for July 1st. And I love Steffi Engel very much, and I can't wait till she's Steffi Wood.